Matt Canning, bodybuildingpro.com. We are here at the 2013 Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic in Columbus, Ohio, here at the Mutant booth, here with Canadian amateur bodybuilder Matt Tsinkorang. Matt, we spoke last at the 2010 Olympia. You had just come off a win in the light middleweight class, which was an incredible look for you at 170 pounds. Then we didn't hear about you the next year, but then fast forward to 2012, you came 6th in the middleweight class. Now tell us a little bit about that show. You did great in light middleweight. You went up a class, didn't do so well. Tell us about that contest.
Yeah, so in 2010, I did my first national show, and I got first place in the light middleweight class. So that was an awesome show. The first time I worked with the coach, my coach Franco Savino from Saskatoon, and we worked together, and I had a flawless prep, and I won my class, and then came back in 2011. I was going to do the show in Montreal, the Canadian Nationals, and 3 weeks into my prep, I got super sick. I got a virus, and so I was out for that season. And for the rest of 2011, I couldn't train properly. I went down to 185 pounds in my off season, so that's small for me. So I was totally, that was a write-off for 2011. So then I came back in 2012 and started my prep, and I got sick again going into it, but I said, screw it, I'm going to just fight through it, and decided to compete. I wasn't at my best condition. I did the elite show in Vancouver. That was a new class they came out with where they give you a pro card, and so I did that. I did the up to 185 class, and I came in at 170. I just focused on coming in condition, and then all the other guys in that class were at 185. They're at the top of the class, so I was the smallest guy in the class. So it didn't work out for me. I got 4th place in that show, and so I said, okay, I'm going to go to Edmonton and do Canadian Nationals, and I did that show. I came in at 175 for that show, and I got 6th place. I wasn't happy with that. I think I should have placed higher. I don't know what happened there, but I just got to move on and stay focused, stay positive, and we'll come back in 2014. I'm taking this year off. I'm not competing, and I'm just going to focus on getting bigger. I'm 222 right now, and I want to probably by the end over the next 12 months go up to 235, 240, and then I'll diet down from there and probably go into the light heavyweight class in 2014 for nationals. So that's kind of my game plan right now. So,
what's the biggest you might expect to compete at? You're still getting bigger, so we don't have to assume that you'll be one in the 180s or 170s forever. Where do you ultimately see yourself end up?
Well, I definitely want to turn pro, and I want to compete in the 212 class. But for my structure, for my bone structure, I think I'll probably be at my peak, probably around 200 shredded. If I can get to that, that would be my goal in the end, to be a competitive bodybuilder at 200 pounds shredded. Is for my structure, my waist, and having a small waist, I'll look bigger than 200 pounds. So that would probably be where I'd want to be for that weight. Yeah.
I've seen you here at Mutant now for 3 years. That's only been with the company. It's been going super well. Tell me a little bit about your time with the company, not just in front of the camera, but at the expos, but behind the scenes.
Yeah, so I started working with Mutant 3 years ago, 2010. Their head office is here, is in Vancouver, Canada, and so I moved down and I started working in their office there. They have a huge headquarters in Vancouver. They have a manufacturing plant, warehouses, and head office, and so I'm located in the head office, and I oversee all the online marketing, and I also do all the athletes relations. And so I get to, I'm not only am I a sponsored athlete, but I also work behind the scenes with all the other athletes, and I do all the online social media, the YouTube page, the Facebook fan page, all those posts that you see, that's me doing those posts. So and most people know that in general, but a lot of people don't realize that I'm not just an athlete, I'm also working for the company. So, and it's cool. It's an awesome position. There's lots of opportunity, and I get to meet so many people, so many fans. I get to go to all the shows. So, no, things are good. Mutant is really taking off now. We're just now starting to expand into the U.S. market, and things just like our YouTube page. Right now, we're number 2 out of the top 10 supplement companies for a number of subscribers and number of views on our YouTube page, which is unheard of for a company to come up that fast. So whatever we're doing with the videos with Rich and the other athletes, it's working because the fans they're coming to watch our videos, and they're leaving great comments, and it's just Mutant is really starting to take off, and just wait for the next coming years. Things are just going to explode for us, and it's awesome. I'm glad I'm here to go along with the ride. So it's a great opportunity.
I follow the Facebook page, and on YouTube I did notice, almost 10 million views, which, as you said, it's unheard of. Only MuscleTech's beating you at the moment, and that might not last forever. So tell me a little bit about the difference between advertising and promoting the company on YouTube and on the internet versus the print magazines.
Yeah, I think with like what we're doing, especially with Rich Piana, it's more of a lifestyle. It's more of a hardcore bodybuilding lifestyle that we just take a camera, we go to his house, and we just started filming, and people got kind of addicted to his just being open, being truthful about his lifestyle. And he's got the tattoos. He's all hard. He's a hardcore looking bodybuilder, and I think the fans are connecting to that. And the fact that he just speaks the truth. That's one of the main things. It's not about marketing and the promotion and the supplements. It's more focused on the athlete. So I think that's kind of what's appealing to people. And you're gonna see a lot more of that. Another season's coming out of Rich too, so we're going to do some work with Ron Partlow and Ronaldo Gary. So we got a lot more coming out.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Now, you said that we're going to see you next competing in 2014. So as far as your future, both with the company and in contests, just if you could close with a little bit about that, tell us where we're going to find you in the company next.
2014 I'll come back and compete at Canadian Nationals, and with the company, there's a lot of room for growth. We're expanding into the States, so I'm just excited to be along for the ride with Mutant, and it's an awesome environment to work in. So many guys would give anything just to be in the position that I am, that I'm sponsored, but I also get to work for the company and see all the behind the scenes stuff that the average consumer doesn't get to see. And it's just a great opportunity. And it's exciting to go into work every day and hear all the comments and the emails from the fans that we get every day. Hundreds and hundreds of emails we get every day from you guys. So, and we love it, and we wanted to keep sending them in, and keep being active on our fan page and our YouTube page. And we love giving back to the fans. We do a lot of contests on our Facebook fan page, and we're at all the shows where we have samples that we give away at the shows. It's all about the fans, So that's one thing Mutant really prides itself on is giving back to the customer. So, yeah.
Mutant is actually always one of the booths I look forward to coming to see at the expos. It's a lot of activity here. You have chin-up contests to win Mutant mass and protein from the company. So it's always an exciting booth with a lot of activity going on, and a lot of really big guys who actually are in shape and aren't afraid to wear a tank top. You'd be surprised, a lot of guys at the Arnold Classic, even the Olympia, will not actually wear a tank top. Yet at Mutant, you always see guys that are in shape and aren't afraid to show it. That's very important, and that's part of the reason, I think maybe one of the bigger reasons why they're growing so well, as well as their Facebook and their YouTube channel, which I highly recommend you check out. YouTube for Mutant is about to hit 10 million views. They're at over 100,000 subscribers on likes on the Facebook page as well, so they're doing really well. And Matt's looking great, better than ever. So.
I'd like to mention too, with the whole brand of Mutant, a lot of guys see like some of our athletes are huge, like Rich Piana, they're like 300 pounds. And then you got athletes like me that are, 220 pounds, or you got John Aiello that's, 230 pounds. We're not 300 pounds, and people say, well, why are they part of Mutant? They're not like these huge 300-pound bodybuilders. Well, it's all about the aspect. You look at the definition of what Mutant is. It's extreme. You have something unique about you, a characteristic, whether you're super vascular, or you're super shredded, or you got huge biceps, something that makes you a mutant or a super mutant. That's what the culture of our brand is. It's not just all 300-pound guys, because we're not all going to be that big, but we can work to try and be that big, and we can each have the kind of the conception of trying to be a mutant or trying to be a super mutant. So, yeah, we're going to have guys on our team that are 300 pounds plus, and you're going to have guys on our team that are under 300 pounds. And, we've got to give respect to all the athletes, and that's just something I just wanted to get out there. A lot of people just think, oh, you're not 300 pounds. Why are you a part of the team? Well, we're a part of the team because we bring something unique and something different to the brand.
And thank you, Matt, for explaining the niche market that Mutant has targeted. Thank you very much. Everybody, here at the 2013 Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic in Columbus, Ohio, at the Mutant booth with Matt Tsinkorang for BodybuildingPro.com. Thank you. Thanks, Matt.